What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with my next NBA free agency video. So some big stuff going down with one certain team today, last night, and that is the Miami Heat. With losing Dwayne Wade, that meant that they had to put together some alternative plan for probably what would have been $20 or $25 million they were probably planning to spend on him. So let's get into it. So the Miami Heat meet the Brooklyn Nets offer on Tyler Johnson on his offer sheet. So Tyler Johnson is now back with the Heat, which means most likely staying there, most likely signing there. So that's another loss for the Brooklyn Nets, which gets into the next news. Another player that they signed on an offer sheet, Allen Crabbe, 4 years, $75 million. Portland Trailblazers matched that, probably staying in Rip City. Next one, Luke Babbitt traded to the Miami Heat from the New Orleans Pelicans. Udonis Haslem re-signs with the Heat for 1 year, $4 million. So Udonis Haslem staying even longer in Miami, one of the career Miami Heat players. Oh, how long has he been there now? I want to say 11 or 12 years, something like that. Been there for a long time. When was his rookie year? Hold on. That's an interesting thing to me. 2002. Wow. All right. That's a lot more than 11 or 12 years. So what? Heading into like his 15th year in the league, I'd assume. So anyway, 14th or 15th. Anyway, Meyers Leonard re-signs with the Portland Trailblazers, 4 years, $41 million. I had assumed he was going to, but the fact that Meyers Leonard's expected to progress at least into a serviceable power forward, with how young and said up and coming the Portland Trailblazers are right now, I think it's a good idea to re-sign him, as well as re-signing Allen Crabbe. I didn't really mention this that much. I did in the original video that I posted where the Brooklyn Nets had met the offer sheet for Allen Crabbe. But I think that I really think it's a good signing really good signing for the Portland Trail Blazers to be able to get Allen Crabbe back. I think they need a wing. Sorry about that. I think they need a wing like that in their rotation. Allen Crabbe proved invaluable down the stretch last year, especially in the playoffs. So next one, James Johnson signs the Miami Heat, 1 year, $4 million. I think that's a good signing. They get a decent shooter from the Toronto Raptors. Really, what the Heat can do at this point is just maximize that. Like I said, about $20 million they have to spend per year now because Dwayne Wade signed somewhere else. Next one, Deyonta Davis signs record contract for for an American-born second rounder, which is 3 years, $4 million. I honestly expected it to be more. I don't know why, but it is a rookie contract. I do think if anyone was going to get it, it was definitely Deyonta Davis. Like I had always said, pretty much every mock draft I had him going in the lottery, so it is crazy that he slipped all the way to the second round. Anyway, the fact that Memphis got him, and, like I said, for where he should have gone, that's still a good price for him. I think he'll be a pretty good player in the league for a while. Next one, Wayne Ellington signs with Miami Heat for 2 years, $12 million. Again, decent signing. They got to fill the space somehow. Next one, Tim Frazier resigns with the New Orleans Pelicans, 2 years, $4.1 million. Not much to say about that one. Another young player signing with the Memphis Grizzlies. Andrew Harrison signs for 3 years, $3 million. One of the Harrison twins, if you remember them from Kentucky, Andrew and Aaron. And then last one, this actually came out about 2 days ago, but I never really announced it because I wanted to talk a little bit more about it, and that's Mitch McGary being suspended 5 games. Now, it doesn't sound like that big of news. Mitch McGary, drafted a couple years back for the Thunder, really hasn't played that much. But, with Serge Ibaka gone, with that front court, they're still pretty deep between Sabonis, Enes Kanter, and Steven Adams. But like I said, with Serge Ibaka gone, with Kevin Durant now gone too, Kevin Durant at times would play at the 4 in the lineup if they wanted to run small ball. And Mitch McGary, with the way the Thunder are headed right now, might be asked to step up and play a little bit of a bigger role now with the Thunder, and going to miss a few important early season games where you'd be able to see how he's going to do. Now you just have to postpone that until later in the season. Again, that might be looking a little bit too much into it, But again, it could have a bigger effect than most people think. And the fact that it's Mitch McGary, I mean, I know that he's been in trouble with the drug policy before in college. I'm pretty sure in college and in the pros. So that's another thing that could hurt him long term. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So yeah.